Charms. The breakfast of champions. Eat fuel for the day. Come on. Well, good morning. I'm still at the shipper here in Illinois. This is in Belvidere, Illinois, which is right around the Rockford, Illinois area. I got loaded probably 8 hours ago. 8 hours ago. All I'm waiting on is my paperwork. And they're claiming that because I was late, which that's a joke too. The only reason I was late was because my previous load held me up, and it was an hour and a half away, so there was nothing I could do about it. But when I got here, they loaded me. They wasted no time. They put me right into a door, and they loaded me right away. And the girl who was here during the nighttime, she was on here by herself. Well, I figured, I'd lay down. They tell me, pull to a parking space, and they'd call me when the paperwork's ready. Usually at the most, it's an hour. I don't understand why it should take that long, but I've waited an hour, or so for paperwork. But I've never had to wait this long. This is crazy. But now they're trying to say because I was late, so if this was my truck, which is not, but if it was, they'd be taking this crap off my truck, and that's a promise. I mean, drivers got to start fighting back, especially if you own your own equipment. You shouldn't just sit here and take this. If this was my truck, oh yeah, they would be taking it off, or I would find a place, or I'd get a forklift, or I'd find some way to get this load off my truck, period, and get out of here. I mean, this is ridiculous. So I should be halfway to Arkansas by now, or further. But it is what it is. This is part of the over the road trucking. This is what really happens on the road. It's not all glamorous like some people put it out to be. There's a few out there. There's some out there that put the real thing out there, and those are the ones I watch. And I appreciate y'all a lot. There's some that really make this out to be glamorous, and they put a false, to me it's a false impression of what it's really like out here. But this is what it's really like. This is the real thing. I wished I did own my own truck. I made bad choices when I was younger. I should have bought me my own truck a long time ago, probably 15, 20 years ago. And it's just, choices I made, and it worked out. It worked out in the end, because when my mother had gotten so sick, she had a lot of health problems, and when the time came for me to take care of her, I was there. I was able to be there, and the good Lord provided that. I had a job where I was home every day, and I was able to take care of her. But everything happens for a reason. You just gotta trust and believe. You gotta trust in the Lord. Really trust Him. So I'm trusting Him on this too. It's hard because I'm such an aggressive. I'm aggressive, and I'm very impatient when it comes to stuff like this. I can have all the patience in the world for some things, but when it comes to, when I'm having to depend on somebody else for something like this is when I have. And driving, traffic, oh my goodness. I could write a book. I might just write me a book one day. I saw a meme not long ago. I think it said, everybody sucks at driving an auto buyer. Everybody sucks at driving but me. That's going to be the name of my book, per se. Anyway. I'm gonna make me something to eat. I'm gonna use this air fryer, and I'm gonna cook in here and get me something to eat. And like I said, I really appreciate some of the channels I watch. A shout out to Trucking with Schmidt. I watch him a lot. I've been watching him for a while. Trucking Together, Trucker Gal. There's a few other ones. Those are the main ones I watch. I really appreciate y'all. And anyway, we're gonna get this. I'm gonna get this meal. Start cooking this meal, and go from there. We'll talk to y'all later. See ya. Well, we're here at this Love's trying to get some fuel. Well, finally got my paperwork. Took 10 hours to get my paperwork. Took longer than that, really. Between 10 and 11 hours to get my paperwork. Now, like I said, if drivers started retaliating a little bit with these shippers, they wouldn't do this type of thing. That's just my opinion. Like I said, everybody's got one. That's just mine. Plan at this point is to get to Arkansas tonight. They got me doing a little short run tomorrow. I got to go down. I got to go up to northwest Arkansas, up around the Fayetteville, Rogers, up in that area, and take a little short run down to southern Oklahoma. It's not that far, and then that'll unload. I guess he's giving me a break. He ran me pretty hard this past week. I'm not gonna complain. I don't like running little short runs like that. They got a regional fleet that does this type of thing, and I'm an over the road guy. And I'm a team player. I just feel like they got guys. This is other people's what they're supposed to be doing, and they got somebody else doing their work. So it is what it is. But on the flip side of that, I get this load out of Arkansas tomorrow, northwest Arkansas, and then I take it down to southern Oklahoma, and then I'll come back up to probably within an hour of our yard, and then I'll load back to Arizona. So I'll be unloading out there in a couple of 2 or 3 days. So I'll be going back to Arizona and back to Phoenix, and we'll go from there. Just to get this fuel and I just wanted to show how pretty this day was. Beautiful day, man, I tell you. Beautiful day. Well, good morning again. I checked in at the shipper here in Fayetteville, Arkansas. They have a trailer that was already here. I dropped my trailer at the yard last night and left the paperwork there. We got like 2 or 3 local drivers that drive day cabs. Definition: a day cab is a truck without a sleeper. That's what they call a day cab. Don't mean it's driven in the daytime only, but it's because it don't have a sleeper on it. But we got guys that they'll take that trailer and deliver it for me. That way I can keep going. It maximizes my miles. This company's really good. They really help me out a lot the way they run me, and I really appreciate them. Most places would make you deliver it, but they, the place it's going to is Walmart, and it's only about 30 miles, about 30 minutes from our yard. So they'll have one of the local drivers deliver that. I mean, they even take some of the local drivers and deliver things as far as 3 or 4 hours away. That's rare, but I mean, it'll usually within, like up here, they'll send trailers up here, they'll deliver loads, they'll, you know, they're good about that. That way we can drop the trailer and then get on to our next load, and then we can keep rolling. So we get paid about a mile. We don't get paid like a salary or anything. The more miles, the more we keep moving. Or as the old saying goes, if the wheels ain't turning, you're not earning. That's true. I mean, that's why you don't see me stopping a lot. You don't see me stop at a truck stop or whatever and just looking around. I'm usually either sleeping or I'm driving, one of the two. I don't have a whole lot of time to be stopping here, there, and everywhere to sightsee or talk or whatever. So I got a GoPro. I'm fixing to implement that and maybe get some more shots, improve some of this. It's only my. I just did my 4th video. This will be my 5th. I've learned a lot. I've learned to do a little bit better on each one. My last one, I think, was the best one I've done so far. My first one, I still don't really know what I'm doing, honestly. Probably hard to figure that out. But I'm gonna get better. I got that GoPro, and I'm gonna implement that, and I'll be able to get some really cool shots. You know, because I can't hold the phone while I'm going down the road, so there's only so much I can do. I got a way to do it, but when I get that GoPro going, it'll be a lot better. But yeah, I went and checked in. Like I said, they brought the trailer up here, and that way I could just, when I dropped the trailer last night in our yard, which is about an hour from here, I just bobtailed on up here, and I parked here, and I'm doing my 10-hour break. But they already had a trailer that was here. They've already checked it in, and I don't know if they checked it in this morning, or I don't know when they did it, but they brought a trailer up here for me, and they've already one of their yard guys. They got a yard guy is a truck. I'll show you a picture of it. A yard guy is a truck, and it's just a little single axle truck, and they also I do is move trailers in this facility or in any facility, and they can turn real tight and maneuver a whole lot better than we can. So that's all they do. They just pull the trailers out, and they're backing up all the time, backing up into spots, and they gotta go grab another trailer, move it. So that's what they do. So, but I just checked in. They're loading it now, and then when I get probably in the next couple hours, they said they would come out here. I had to park outside the gate, and they'll come out here and get me. And when they come out here and get me, I can just hook up to it. Paperwork will be there. They'll probably hand me the paperwork and everything, and that way I can hook to it and then get on down the road. I'd like to get out of here and get down to the yard and take care of a couple things down there, and then go down to Oklahoma. And it's got to be down there at 4 o'clock in the morning, so pretty easy run. Well, it's real easy. It's nothing for what I'm used to doing. So anyway, we'll see you in a little while when I get the trailer going. I'll take it easy. See you. Well, I figured I'd be outside this time. I've been inside that truck enough. Been in that truck a lot here lately. We're here in Fayetteville. Just got my load. We're gonna go to southern Oklahoma. It's about 4.5 hours from here. And then going to a Walmart distribution center. We'll unload there. We're supposed to be there at 4 a.m. I'll get there around 3 a.m. I'm gonna leave here probably about 9 o'clock or so. You gotta get me there around. Once I gotta stop and get fuel. Also, I'm trying to decide which direction I want to go. I may go down south, go through Fort Smith, and go across that way. There's more fuel stops along the way that way. I got about a quarter of a tank. I need to get some fuel at some point. But I'll probably gonna go that way. But I'll get down there about probably around 3 o'clock. Walmart, they usually let you in around an hour or so early. I'll get there probably about 2:30 or so. That way, if there's a line. But I got to unload there, and I don't anticipate there being any problems. This is a frozen load, so I mean it shouldn't be any problems. And then I got to go 3 hours back east, almost due east, and I guess I'll just be chilling out there tomorrow all day, and then I got to reload going back to Arizona, and we'll probably go from there. Probably gonna. I got a call from my I got relatives that live in Oklahoma City, and they're telling me the weather's gonna be starting to change. So I'm not sure if it's changing there. That means it's probably nastier out towards Albuquerque and Arizona, like it was last couple of weeks. I've been out that way, so I think I'm gonna go south this time. Like I said, a little bit longer, but be well worth it. I've got a pretty good start to the week. About 1,500 miles, a little bit more than 1,500 miles, probably around 1,600 miles to start the week. I ran up from our yard to Wisconsin, and then basically back. And then I came up here. Which I had our yard's about an hour from here. I came back up here, then I'm going back. It's another 200 something miles. So I probably got close, probably around by the time I get to where I got to reload going to Arizona, I'll probably have close to 2,000 miles within a couple, 2 or 3 days. So I'm, getting off to a pretty good start again. And then I got that run in Arizona, so that's 1,400 miles right there. And then I got to reload and come back. So yeah, my dispatcher's he's hooking me up. I need it big time. I'm just thankful to the good Lord that I'm able to run. Like I'm just thankful that I can walk, honestly. When I had this surgery, I didn't know if I was gonna walk or be paralyzed or what, or even survive. I didn't know. I'm a living miracle. And I thank the good Lord every day for that. I try not to cry. And it's kind of hard not to when you know you've been touched like that. So anyway, not sure how much more I'm gonna film for this one, but I'll try and do a little better job of filming. I'm gonna get this GoPro going. I'm gonna take it out of the box and start learning how to use it. The way I can improve, get some better shots, and do a little bit better instead of this phone. Anyway, we'll catch y'all later, and hope y'all have a safe trip Safe ride. Be safe wherever you're at. And we'll see you. Bye. See you.